Before anything, my friends, I owe you guys some super credits from a video this week. So as promised, going to pick a random comment here on our random comment picker website, and GG's to AlexCook7159. So I'll reply to your comment. Just let me know what platform you play on and your email address, and I'll shoot you over $5 in Steam or PlayStation so you can get them super credits. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about quite a few different armors and different things that you guys will want to buy. So it's time to give away some super credits in this video as well. So really easy, guys. Make sure you like the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and just leave a comment on the name of your ship. Mine's the Father of War, which I think has a nice ring to it, but we'll pick a random winner next week and we'll give you 375 super credits. Enjoy the video.
Half their stories, they be made up. I can't believe in cap tragedies.
Hey, happy Friday, Helldivers. Traj here, back with some more Helldivers 2 content, and I know the last few days have been tough, guys. I know they nerfed the Railgun, they nerfed the Shield Gen, they nerfed the Breaker. They buffed the enemies, they spawn much more rapidly, the armored enemies are all over the place, and we have no way of killing them. Even the hunters are strong, the little guys, so it's definitely tough right now, especially in this little period after the update and before the balancing patch where they're going to kind of fix some of these things. It's going to be tough, it's going to be very difficult. So just like you guys, I've been experimenting with different loadouts, trying to find what's going to get me, to extraction, because those days of blindly throwing on the Railgun and the Shield Gen are over. So this video, it's going to be split into two parts. We're going to have Loadout 1 and Loadout 2. I think depending on the objective and mission is going to extremely dictate the type of loadout you're going with. Again, you can't just blindly throw on the same stratagems as before. First, I'll talk about the constants, so the things that you guys can equip no matter the mission. The only differences are going to be stratagems, but as far as your armor and weapons, for me, those are actually going to be the same. My armor is always going to be the CE74 Breaker armor, just the chest piece, the armor piece, and then my helmet's going to be the SC30 Trailblazer Scout. So this armor gives you the best speed in the game, and speed is one of the few things we have going our way. There's situations where you must reposition yourself, you must get out of the way of the puke, and speed might be the only time you can do that sometimes. So for that reason, I'm always going to be rocking the Breaker armor. And then for helmet, I'm going the SC30 Trailblazer Scout. By the way, that armor you can buy in the store, and then this Trailblazer Scout you can get in the common war bonds. It's towards the end, so it's a free helmet. Also, that red armor gives you 6 grenades, which is absolutely key in some of these missions, not just for destroying bug holes, but also destroying eggs, destroying groups of 6 to 10 enemies. So the SC Trailblazer Scout also has a secret ability, as mentioned. So the Trailblazer Scout has +7 speed, while sacrificing just a little bit of armor and stamina regen. But again, this is going to be the fastest outfit you can have. As far as weapons, I equip the same 3 every time when it comes to primary, secondary, and grenades. So I'm going to always be using the SG225 shotgun. I understand it's been nerfed, but it still is king in my opinion. A lot of the other weapons just feel too weak right now to be able to do what needs to be done. The Breaker, in my opinion, is still my favorite. The G16 impact grenade. So again, I have 6 of these. The impact grenade blows up right away. It just gives you a little bit more control on the outcome, especially when it comes to throwing at eggs or bile spewers. You can destroy them right away. And then for pistol, this is a bit more of up in the air, so you have a little more freedom with this, but I like the P19 Redeemer. Really strong for one-clipping stalkers. You're able to just hip fire, take them out, and then go back to your shotgun or flamethrower. So those 3 I'm always equipping. Same helmet, same armor, same primary, same secondary, same grenade, every mission. But now I want to separate this video again into the 2 different mission types, the 2 loadout types. So the first mission types are going to be the defense missions, where you have to defend for X amount of time or kill 500 bugs or 425, whatever difficulty you're playing. Again, they recently made these missions much more difficult in the latest update. So the defense missions, the fueling missions, and then the SSD uploading missions. So in summary, any mission where you're in one spot for a long time, whether you're uploading or you're defending, those missions, this is going to be your loadout. So you're going to equip, again, I already told you the Breaker armor, so you're doing CE74 Breaker armor, the SC30 Trailblazer Scout, I told you the weapons, but then your stratagems, you're going 500 kg bomb, the orbital laser, the flamethrower, and the rover, the guard dog rover. The reasoning behind this is simple. The 500 kg bomb can clear out, a 40 enemy area, and it's also really good for when you're about to die. So in these higher difficulties, once you die, the mission's over. You're not going to be able to get back to your body. unless you blow up a 500 kg bomb as you die. What I mean by that is you can hold the stratagem in your hand when you're about to die, and then when you're eliminated, you'll drop it just automatically. Clear that entire area because the bomb will explode, and then you can drop in, land on your body, and pick up your stratagems off the ground and have a chance to fight. Because once you lose your shit, it is so hard to pick it back up in these higher difficulties. For that reason, again, 500 kg bomb is huge. Also, it's really good for any objective. The orbital laser. Orbital laser is going to be very, very helpful when it comes to the chargers and the titans. Again, no railgun means we're no longer able to kill them. You're definitely not going to be shooting them with a breaker, so you're going to rely on your stratagems to take them out. The orbital laser not only can finish off one, but it can continue and start weakening another, which any damage is going to be crucial, especially in these defense missions. The titans, you need to get rid of them fast. The flamethrower. So the flamethrower recently was buffed. It now does 50% more damage. It's absolutely a must equip in some of these missions, you know, not just for firing at the enemies, but also laying fire at the grass in front of you. What this does is it sets a blaze to the entire surrounding area, and anything that crosses will die. So it's not just a direct hit, it really does allow you to establish a little spot for yourself where you can defense and hold up. Really strong for taking out multiple enemies at once, and it can one clip a charger. And the unsung hero of the new update. So this didn't receive a buff of any sorts, but it kind of indirectly did, because the guard dog rover is now in a really strong spot. It was hard to justify picking it over the shield generator before, and I'll still pick the shield generator for the other missions, which we'll talk about after this loadout. But for these missions, the mission type 1 that I mentioned, the guard dog rover is going to be key. You'll notice that there's just so many bugs coming from all directions, and in these higher difficulties, especially solo, you're dying to the small bugs just as much as the medium or big size. Like, you'll die to hunters more than you'll die to titans, and that's because there's so dang many of them. You can only shoot so much, and with the shield gen being nerfed, one of them can swipe at it, break through, and then another can swipe at it and kill you. But now with the rover, you're always going to be having something watching your back, constantly pushing the enemies a bit. It's going to be able to watch angles that you can't, and you might not directly notice how many enemies it's killing, but you'll always have just a few less enemies in your surrounding area, which is going to be crucial. The rover is going to be a must equip. The next loadout's going to cover the second list of missions. So we have anything that has to do with escorting, anything that has to do with destroying bases, or if it's the nests, depending on which planets you're on. Destroying eggs. So any mission that you're going to be on the run quite a bit, this is going to be your loadout. So as mentioned, you're still rocking the SG-225. I still have the same pistol, the same grenade as before. I'm still rocking the same armor, the same scout, but the stratagems are going to be entirely different. There is one constant though, the 500 kg bomb. We're going to hold on to that. There's just never a situation where taking out 40 enemies is a bad thing. On top of that, again, being able to clear your area before you die so you can spawn back and pick your stuff up is something that not too many people think about when it comes to the 500 kg bomb. We're also going to be swapping the orbital laser with the orbital rail cannon. So the rail cannon is going to be huge. These missions where you're on the run a lot, the orbital laser is strong, but it might focus on the wrong enemies. Sometimes a charger will be chasing you from one objective to the next, or a titan. Those orbital rail cannons will destroy those and allow your path to be much clearer. So again, our current setup has no way to hold off titans or chargers, and that's again what the rail cannon and 500 kg bomb will be for. But the rail cannon in particular is a must equip on these on the run missions. Our special weapon, so the grenade launcher, again, really strong for destroying robot bases, really strong for destroying bug nests or eggs. The grenade launcher we're going to be equipping for these missions as well. Really good for taking out multiple enemies. So the flamethrower is strong, can take out 5 or 6 medium guys at once, but so can the grenade launcher. So these missions where we're on the run, you can turn around and fire it and continue to run well, take out some objectives from a distance as well. Any slight advantage you can get, we're going to take. But again, this part is still up to you. The flamethrower will be solid. It just seems for defense missions, for missions where you're uploading data, where you're standing still, the flamethrower seems a lot stronger. When you're on the run, the grenade launcher just seems like a solid support weapon. And last, the shield generator backpack we're still rocking. So the shield generator pack on these missions is still going to be extremely viable. You're on the run constantly. Anything that you can deflect is going to help you. If you're in a congested area and a singular area for a long time, the shield gen backpack is not going to do it for you, as mentioned earlier. But in these missions where you're constantly running, you're kind of picking and choosing your battles a little more, I strongly suggest the shield backpack. So in summary, guys, for missions 2, Those include, you know, anything that has to do with the eggs, the nests, the bases, the escorting, anything where you're running a lot. In those loadouts, I'm going to be equipping the 500 kg bomb, the orbital rail cannon, the grenade launcher, and the shield generator backpack. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I know it was pretty informational. Those are the two best loadouts currently. Obviously, if it works for solo, it's going to work with multiple players. But just you know, I like playing solo. I think it's a good way to test things out to see, you know, how difficult it can get. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I'll let the rest of this mission play out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Something. Eagle back from the nest. Found something! Administering freedom.
Another triumph for managed democracy. May liberty guide your safe destruction. Extraction is available.
Bag's empty.
Deploying equipment package. Deploying equipment package.
Pelican 1 returning to extraction point. Please ensure you're inside the extraction radius.
Last reload!
ETA T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Unleashing democracy! Last reload! We'll never destroy our way of life! Democracy's on its way!
ETA T-minus 1 minute. Firing orbital strike.
That's empty!
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
For prosperity!